Hi, Catherine. Hey, everyone, it's David. We're from the Pistos team, and we have here Catherine, who we have known for actually quite a few years now. And we don't get to see her as much as what we did. We met Catherine in Newcastle, New South Wales, and Catherine ventured south, and we went north, and she's down Melbourne way. But really good to catch up with you tonight, Catherine. How's everything going, and where you are?
Yeah, great. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, awesome. And I want to bring Catherine on for the conversation actually to talk about passion, what Catherine's passions are, and staying faithful to who she is as well. So, yeah, Catherine Mazel, what are a couple of your passions?
Well, I guess my job, I'm an osteopath and strength and conditioning coach. I'm really passionate about helping people and particularly working with sports people. And that's because of one of my other passions, which is competing in athletics.
Yeah, and you've done really well in that competition side of things, haven't you? You are pretty much a professional athlete.
Not quite, but close. I
Well,
wish.
I think you're professional. Yeah, you're amazing in what
Yeah.
you have accomplished and done. Yeah.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into it, that's for sure. But yeah, don't get paid for it. That's okay. I do it for the joy.
There you go. Maybe as Pistos launches more fully, we can supplement some of that, and you can start getting paid, and we can just call you professional there. Maybe that could
Okay.
happen.
Yeah,
See what
maybe.
maybe see what happens. See how it goes. But look, I know that you've had a huge journey in athletics. Look, it'd be great to hear some of that story and what you went through and what you experienced, and then how you interwove that, as it were, or came into your faith journey experience with it as well.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's been a very long and bumpy road. I'll start from the start because I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
But I will try and make it succinct as well.
So okay.
So I started out as a kid. I just loved running and I begged my parents to do little athletics. And I got into that when I was 11 and had some success very early on, made state championships within that first year. I think I made a couple of finals at state championships as well. And I was just hooked. I loved it. I was addicted to running and jumping and just, kept going from strength to strength in those early years. Started winning state medals and made my first state team when I was 13.
Wow.
So I went to nationals, competed in the triple jump. And I think by the time I was 15, I was nationally ranked in the triple jump. So in the top 8 in Australia as a 15-year-old.
Yeah, huge.
I'd won 2 state titles.
You are professional. You are professional.
No, no. But I did very well, and I was offered the opportunity to go to America, which I didn't get to do. My parents didn't let me go, but offered the opportunity to go and compete over there as well. Everything was going well, but I had these little niggles, little injuries, problems that were coming up, and I was having a lot of back pain. And that led to me seeing an osteopath, which is what led to my current career. I kept doing athletics and doing well, but had some more injury struggles along the way, and came to a really dark place when I was at uni, when I had the back pain got better, but then I had knee pain and knee problems, and I couldn't run for quite a long time, and I was feeling really depressed because for so long running had been my identity. And then I had a bit of an identity crisis because I lost what was really important to me, one of the most important things in my life.
Yeah.
And I really started to question, well, if I don't have running, who am I? And then if I don't have, other things in my life, like certain relationships, or I don't have my career, if I can't be an osteopath, then who am I? And that led to me having a really deep conversation with someone at athletics, actually, who was a Christian. And he made me realize, well, I need to find my identity in God, my creator, the one who made me. He's given me this gift of running. And at the moment, I can't do it, but there's got to be something more. And that's what led me on that faith journey, I suppose.
Wow.
And it's not that I'd grown up in a Christian home, I'd gone to Catholic schools, and, I suppose I believed in God, but he wasn't at the center of my life.
Right.
There were other things that were more important to me for a long time. And that experience just made me realize God needs to be at the center. Jesus needs to be at the center. And if I'm ever going to get back to running, if I'm going to do this again, he needs to be at the center, and it's all got to be for him.
Wow. Yeah, that's so good. And so it actually almost took a crisis in your life or in your athletics in order for you to think bigger picture and to think actually what life is all about, or and my identity and who am I in this life.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And that was the big
So it's like a
crisis, but there's
gift.
been other ones as well along the way. There's been moments where I've had to be reminded of that, where my identity really is.
So good.
Yeah.
And so I know that you've had injuries all throughout, haven't you, since then as well? But you've kept coming back.
I have kept coming back. Yeah, there have been many moments where I've thought maybe I'm not meant to do. But I think God gave me this passion for athletics. And reason. And I just want to, I think each time I have an injury, it brings me closer to God, because I remember who made me and who gave me that gift. And when it's taken away, I just learn to appreciate it more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So good.
Yeah. And learn to appreciate the one who gave the gift more than ever.
That's right. Yeah. Because it's more about the gift giver than the gift you have. Yeah. So good.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
brilliant.
It's been a really important lesson for me.
Wow. No, that's huge. And so, you've aligned yourself now, and your identity for you, as you've expressed, is first and foremost in Jesus and who he has made you to be.
That's right.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And just recently, I know you've had a bit of a great meet as well. What happened there?
Yeah, I ran in the Victorian Masters Championships for the first time as a Masters athlete. So I've just crossed over.
You look young. You look amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, you only have to be 30 now to do Masters. So I'm 31.
Yeah.
And I won a state title in the 400 meters.
Yeah. How good is that?
And
so good.
It was really special because a lot of prayer went into it, and just depending on God to carry me through. And I really wanted to dedicate it to him and honor him in that, because I couldn't do it without him.
Yeah, and that's very, very telling from your journey that you've been on, and where you've come to settle, so to speak, in your life, and how you see things and how you see God and yourself. So that's one reason, Catherine, I wanted to reach out to you and have this conversation with you, because I believe that you are such an incredible person who does remain true to who you are. I know you've been through that journey as well, but since I've met you and known you've made true to who you are, who God has made you to be, who he is. And for us, that's really important, as in like the Pistos team, because we're all about actually staying faithful to that, staying faithful to him and staying faithful to how he has designed us. And that's exactly what you're talking about. And the passions he's given you, which you're expressing, but they're not first and foremost. It's him who's first and foremost. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, good. So good, Catherine. Thanks so much for sharing a snippet of your life and being vulnerable with us. And I know that this is going to be an encouragement to people who get to hear what you've said and expressed. And I know that there's people probably right now who are in that position that you are in. And so when this story gets to them, I'm just praying that they're going to be encouraged by it and know that there is a certain way forward through it as well, if they choose to accept.
Yeah, I certainly hope so. Amen to that.
Yeah, it's good. Thanks, Catherine. Everyone out there, stay faithful. Catherine, she will continue to stay faithful. She's an amazing lady, and all the best with any other meets that you enter. And well done you for all your achievements and what you're doing in work and life and everything. Yeah, it's great.
So much, Dave.
Thanks, Catherine. Cheers.
Thank you.
Stay faithful, everyone.